Hello fellow heroes of Warcraft, my name is Dex and today we are going to celebrate the loss of one of the best heroes in Hearthstone. I'm talking of course about the world's most renowned treasure hunter, Reno Jackson. By the time this tribute video is up, the Ungora expedition would have already begun and Reno would have already taken his place in Wild, next to the other legends. I find it only fitting that we remember him by playing a standard Reno deck with each hero in the game. Moreover, to accommodate his passing into Wild, we will pin these standard heroes against Wild ones, to show once more the precious value of the man, the legend, Reno Jackson. Number 5 in line, the Hunter. Now let's have a quick look on what this Reno Predator has up its sleeve. It's a bit of control mixed with a bit of, mid-tier Hunter. So we've got the Hunter's Mark to take down big targets, some of the better secrets. This hidden cache, yeah, it's probably not the best secret you can get out there, but seeing that I'll be keeping a minion in hand, and preferably that minion would be Reno, for the biggest part of the game, it's good to have. Kindly Grandmother, some spells to take out Snipe, because I don't want the enemy to get a quick start. I wanted his start to be as slow as possible until I can get to my late game, which is the strongest part of the game. Cloaked Huntress, in case I get a lot of secrets and I get to play them cheap. The weapon, Deadly Shot for control, Kill Command also for control. Hopefully I won't have to use it on face unless it's lethal. A bit of buffing for the minions in hand again, Unleash the Hounds in case the board gets filled with all kinds of zoo bullshit. The Infested Wolf, which I believe is really good. Barnes, I kinda put Barnes in everything, he's like my favorite. His randomness is off the chart. A bit of card draw and spell power, more control, and of course Malkazar, Kayn, Reno, Sylvanas, Rag. And I put in Call of the Wild as well as the late game. But you can probably already see a pattern emerging here with these decks. There are like some 5 to 10 core cards that I put in every deck, and then I build around depending on most of the encounters that I had, if there were zoos or if there were aggro, quick aggro. So it's the aim with... Oh, I accidentally chose Mage. My bad. Come on, load. I'll be right back. Oh no, I didn't accidentally choose Mage.
I will fight with honor.
I was under the impression I was on Mage, but I didn't. So, like I said, throughout these decks, the point of it is to have like a jack of all trades. So each deck aims to fight more or less 80% of typical decks you would see on ladder. Of course, seeing that there's so many unique cards in the deck, it's always the risk that the unique card that could really benefit the situation is at the bottom of the pile. But I'm under the impression that
Trust me.
This can happen to any deck, especially gimmick decks that expect that one card, like the Auctioneer and Miracle decks. Therefore, I'm not totally sad when I don't get it, I just know I had a lot of fun playing these kind of decks. I mean, look at this, I'm more or less ready for anything to come. Except for this is really late game. And, yeah, I'm going to need some card draw like this guy has right here. The good thing is I get a very cheap activation for my Kindly Grandmother. He's 1 mana away from Consecrate, but I think he has the coin, yeah. Which means that he may consecrate the board if he has it. No, he's just gonna hammer the werewolf. Oh yeah. Witness what miracles Malchezaar can pull. Like I said, it's two sides of the same coin. It could be the good side, it could be the bad side. It's 50-50. Maybe it's more than 50-50 because if you check the legendary roster, there's more good ones than bad ones. And I can't say that this is a bad legendary. This is actually a pretty decent one. Sure, I don't have a pirate to activate it, but that does not make it a bad legendary. I managed to put it on the board and deal 1 damage with it, and it's still alive. So, all's well when it ends well, right? I got Bran, but I got nothing to activate Bran with. Oh, you humiliated my dragon. Boo-hoo. Now I got some pretty good board control here. I'm in between putting Malchezaar down or putting Bran and a snipe and get a bit of a benefit on the next minion he plays. Turn 6. I think most minions on turn 6 have 5 HP or less. Maybe some of them have more, but I'll take the risk. And I'll just go face because I don't plan on trading all of this beauty just yet. Sure, you may point to me and say, oh look, another face hunter, but in this situation, I'm guessing he's gonna pull some bullshit at some point, like, I don't know, Reno. 5 damage, boom! Toast, Sludge's Toast. One of the best games in the previous expansions, before they rolled out. Yeah, it's sad to see you go, friend, but hey, it had to be done. We're gonna heal, which gives me a good opportunity to play this. Sure, it's a bit overkill, and it blocks me from playing this one. Okay, I'll keep the overkill in hand for now. Let's not go fully face. Let's do a bit of clearing. If he consecrates and kills Bran, I don't care for him that much, because I basically have no battle cries in hand. Does it now?
Reporting for duty.
So sad to hear. But I'm telling— oh look, another Malchezaar miracle, Yogg-Saron. I've been playing a lot of spells. I have one spell play, just never mind, disregard that. I have a lot of spells in hand, I meant to say. What is the wise play here? Should I even bother? Maybe do it this way and then I get 5 damage to his face? And again, it's a bit of overkill. We've taken advantage of this dragon enough, I guess. Let's put a bit of pressure on him. He has Reno in hand. We want him to play it so we can get that out of the way as quick as possible. Otherwise he's dead next turn because, yeah, companions.
Truth is my shield.
Okay, he's not dead next turn. However, he's...
for duty.
that's a problem. I wanted to say he's pretty close to it, but... I could play it safe, play the companions, clear the board. I could play it non-safe. Destroy a random minion, and hopefully that minion is the Divine Shielded Taunt and not the 1/1 next to it. If this misses, then I have to trade my entire board. Take care of that taunt. If this hits, it's GG. I'll play it safe.
Your history.
Which brings me to lethal next turn. If he doesn't have Reno. Or some big heal. But we're talking a really big heal. Nope, now I'm gonna risk it.
Let the pain speak to me.
And now it's like a 33% chance. Oh god. This is why we can't have nice things. Trade. Be an idiot. Now it's a 50% chance. It's time to say your prayers. It's time to play a few secrets just to feel lucky. I don't even know why I'm bothering. I have lethal already on the board, but let's keep it dramatic. Ah well, I tried. It wasn't cool enough. Sorry. Oh no, I didn't have lethal on the board. Idiot. Do the freaking math. Don't matter. Unless he has Reno now. He's dead next turn. What are the odds that he has Reno at 1 HP? It has happened a billion times, but what are the odds? If I'm forced, I will play Yogg. So he heals for... What is it, 6? That's not enough. You're dead next turn.
Reporting for duty.
Shall I play with my food? Is that a wise thing to do? Will he concede? He will not concede. Okay, I'll play with my food a bit. There's 6 spells. What could possibly go wrong? Buying the board. Polymorph. Nice. No Murlocs died this game. Swipe. Ooh. And he dies. I think that's a fair trade. I think all in all, as far as Yogg play goes, that was a win in my book. Don't Reno. For the love of all that is holy. You're gonna do that. Well, not enough. Sorry, try again. This is a bit problematic. He's some sort of a healing paladin. And my hand is empty while he has 7 cards in hand. It'll take me 3 turns to take him out, in the fortunate case that he does not heal some more. So maybe playing that Yogg wasn't the smartest thing to do, but it keeps the game interesting, and we're all here to have fun. Why would you play that? Why would you kill yourself? So he just... Yeah, I can understand the mechanic he's playing. So he's playing on enrage mechanic, meaning that when this thing deals 2 damage to all characters, it's going to buff this thing up. However, he just fucked himself up because I can do a bit of a trade here. This deals damage to all characters, including himself, which meant that he left himself exposed to lethal. And I think with an empty hand and just these 2 creeps on the board, I'm not feeling comfortable anymore to push my luck. So I'll just end this now. You tried, buddy. You did. You were close too. I could only kill you like 2 or 3 times the entire game. But hey, I had to end it something. So, we're past the halfway marker and we have 4 out of 5 wins, which is way above average. So, let's see how the rest of them fare in the next episodes. And until then, you guys and gals, remember, like this video if you like it, dislike otherwise, comment and subscribe, and I will see you when I see you.